Warning! The following show may contain strong language, as well as other content that may not be suitable for a younger audience. The show may also contain spoilers for any and all anime and manga, so please ensure you check the description below for the relevant spoiler warnings. Thanks for watching, Olga. Okay, we're ready.
Yes, we're more ready. Ready to rock! Manimal with the guitars! Now with the Mordecai! With his voice! Raw. I am screaming with the screaming voice. Raw. I am screaming with the screaming voice. This is my choice to scream with the screaming voice. This is my choice to scream with the screaming voice. Where's the harmonica? Well, yeah, harmonica!
Hell yeah! Woo! Episode 99.5.
And 99.5.
It's not episode 100.
Should we go down the Kingdom Hearts way of naming things?
Oh,
be
God, can we not?
99.82.
Platinum remastered. Remixed, actually.
Remixed. 99. This is episode 99 remixed, and it is indeed remixed and reshuffled with a brand new cast of characters. My name is Simon, better known as Vacant. To my virtual left, you've already heard him. It is the musical sensation that titillates the nation, keeping your people up. I don't know, keeping them up with his C cup. It's Manimal. I ain't got nothing.
Oh, my ancestors sided with the Nazis.
Are you serious right now?
Thanks for that.
That's how you introduce yourself, alright.
That's it. It's ancestor of Nazi sympathizers, Manimal himself. He's asked us to call him Adolf Manimal.
They learned their lesson, though.
Yeah, damn right they did. They had a slapped wrist and got sent all the way home.
But
Although I don't blame Finland, because they did what they had to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I thought Canadians were nice.
Yeah, but my ancestors aren't from Canada.
Hey.
Canada's only been here for 150 years, Lego.
No way.
Yeah, World War II started 156 years ago.
Well, that's not what I meant, but whatever. Okay, who else we got?
You've heard him just then. It is the long-awaited return of a fan favorite. I think I'm not wrong in saying that. And his name is Legomaestro.
The legendary Neko Mimi the Kidnapper.
That's an even worse way of introducing yourself.
Okay, so we've got the Nazi
I was going to
sympathizer.
say, the theme tonight is self-loathing.
Well, Nair.
And
Therapeutic.
to round it out, we've got Nairbons. Have you got any kind of deep-seated hatred?
I mean, plenty of it, but nothing I care to share with the public.
Actually, Nair just shared his DeviantArt gallery where his tagline is, "I'm a mysterious slave."
Oh, okay. Well,
What?
that's not as bad as a Nazi
Steve.
sympathizer.
That's what I misread at first.
Mysterious.
Not slave.
Wait, what is
Steve.
I'm a mysterious.
When it asked for my name on the sign-up, I didn't want to put my real name, so I wrote Mystery Steve. I'm a mysterious Steve.
Yes, I got you.
Who's also a slave. But
Some people like that, so whatever.
yeah, each to their own.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Mystery Steve, aka Nairbons, who has rounded it out. Corin's not here, unfortunately. He's a busy boy working and doing all sorts of stuff. Engineering a new Eiffel Tower in Kansas is what I heard.
Committing some crimes against humanity by experimenting on human beings, probably, as well.
We shouldn't throw more dirt on each other. So we've got a Nazi sympathizer, we've got a Nekomimi kidnapper, a illegal human experimenter. That doesn't make any sense. And I once punched a child.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Got him right in the fucking tit. I did.
But why would you punch? Just kick. It's more strenuous on your backbones to lean over and punch.
I was 6. It's okay. I was 6 at the time. They were 6. It's okay. We're all good.
Wow.
It's fine.
Moving on from Nazis, Nekomimis, and child abuse, we're going to go swiftly into the weeks. How was your week, guys? Manimal, what did you get up to? And
lots
shit?
of Nazis, child abuse, and stuff like that. No, it didn't. My week was not really the same as always. You know, stuff happened. It was pretty exciting. I had a wreck-neck moment where I was crammed in a Ford Ranger with 2 of my friends, and we were singing along to Bleed It Out, and I felt like a hillbilly, but it was cool, so I didn't mind it too much.
Have you just reviewed that 2 people know who Barry Goldman is? We need to hunt them down. We need to hunt them down.
We weren't listening to my songs, Lego, but I tell people about my music, yeah. But, you know, also, you know, it's just been a week where things have occurred, and now it's actually hot outside, and I feel incredibly sick all the time. Like, my energy has completely disappeared. I feel like I'm 90, but you know how it goes.
We can hear it in your voice. This is a low manimal that we've got at the moment. Pick it up. We're going to get you pepped up. Speaking of rednecks...
I literally just had coffee, though, so I should be okay.
It's going to kick in. You're going to get the shake soon. Speaking of rednecks, probably. I picked up a case of Bud Light really cheaply, or at least cheap compared to other beers that were on offer. I now know why. It's as weak as I remember it being.
Well, it is late, so... it's
That's true.
Light.
It's very true. It's called light. It's in the name. The clue is in the name.
If it was like Bud Heavy, then you know.
Bud Heavy. I'm waiting for them to bring out Bud Heavy.
Does it even taste good, or is it the same American piss beer?
It's kind of wheat beer. Yeah. No offense, Americans. It's marketed as like.
Yes, offense.
It's marketed as like the American beer. Like this is the one. They
One
drink
time
Bud.
One time I had a sip of beer, it tasted like complete shit.
Wow.
You know, in my opinion, beer is like trash. Like, basically, if you drink it, you look like trash. So it's not something I ever want to do.
Oh,
like, just holding the bottle, you look like a redneck trash. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I apologize.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, Manimal, you're going hard, huh?
I was just expressing my true inner opinions. Okay?
Don't feel too bad if you're offended by Manimal. He's also a man who walks around with a K-on shirt and cannon socks. So, you know.
Can confirm that is true.
I almost choked on Bud Light then. I shouldn't diss it because it just almost killed me.
Yeah. Respect.
It's okay. We're all good. We've all got our own vices. You know, I punch children. I should stop saying that because I feel like I've said it I feel like I've said it before on a past episode and I don't want it to be a thing that I keep mentioning. It's just my go-to when
is that the thing, the absolute line that you will not cross to save your reputation?
Vicious Vacant, the child puncher.
Of all of the things that I've heard on
the things I'll absolutely cross the line and say I won't do. Nah, I'd punch a kid if I needed to. If someone went, here's $1 million,
okay, like what? Like if a kid was about to stab you,
I'd punch the fuck out of that little shit.
You would destroy that kid. Otherwise, you would die. So there'd be no option.
Floyd Mayweather that kid's ass. I'd be flurries all over.
Like you'd have to. You're just gonna get stabbed.
I'm gonna be like Brock Lesnar, German suplexing that bitch, or the protagonist from Arho Girl, whichever.
You would do that. You'd be like, hey.
It'd be a scene from there. But, you know, fortunately, children, if you're listening, don't stab people. Take that knife, put it down, go do some finger painting or something. Go watch some anime.
Watch anime.
What else do you stupid kids do? You frickin' finger paint? That's about it.
Yeah. That's all I did until I was 18. I mean, what?
Well, yeah, I know.
Anyway, have you anything else that you
And you
went
got a
through?
new canvas.
Yeah. Oh, imagine the dirty, dirty canvas. If it was 18 years old, and you've been finger paint smudging that shit, it'd be quite literally shit after a while. But anything else that you got up to? Speaking of art, did you do anything artsy, Manimal? That was a terrible segue.
I made the tunes, you know. I've still been working on 5090, stuff like that. So I completed an EP and now I'm on my 10th album. Got 2 songs, Divers High and Johann's Gothic Dawn. Cause it's still a week later. I've still been thinking of like Chester and Linkin Park all the time. I wake up with those songs in my head and everything. I'm surprised how it's affected me,
Mm-hmm.
Because there's already a wave of like 2007 sentiment that was hitting me because it was a decade ago. And then this like totally escalated it. I've been like marathoning their albums now and everything because it's now you realize you sweep away the memes and stuff and you're like, holy shit, they made great freaking songs,
Sweep
with the
away
choruses,
the memes.
just screw the stupid memes. Like
sweep away the memes.
You take all that bullshit away. They're freaking great songs, They just really are.
What I don't understand though, and you'd probably be in a better position to explain, what is the difference between Chester and Chris Cornell?
Chris Cornell is the previous generation in Soundgarden. That's the grunge era.
Ah, that's why the impact felt different in
What's
terms of
the
the
difference
internet.
between them?
Yeah.
They're two
Well,
different
I mean,
people.
there is quite a difference considering they're from different bands
They're
and a
different
different era
people.
of rock music, a totally different decade of rock music.
They died in months within each other,
Yeah.
were super best friends. Both are
Yes.
really famous, but the internet reaction is totally different for both of them.
Well, because for people like us, like Chris Cornell, like I don't listen to Soundgarden, and he's like from the generation before us, Obviously, Chester is our generation, so it's a whole other thing.
Fair enough. Are you happy
But
with
yeah,
that
it's
answer?
weird how it's affected me. So that's
No,
why,
I'm
like,
not. I'm
this-
going to ask
this-
another stupid one in a few seconds, but it's
Oh, boy.
satisfactory for now.
that's why this whole next album will be based upon silly stuff like Goth Girls in 2007.
Oh, I totally missed the goth girl's face. Oh,
Some
so
people
much.
still keep it alive.
It was a heck of a time.
Are you serious? You guys
I
got to
missed
see
those
goth
days.
girls?
It was more like scene kids, and that was only for like 1 year where people were like
Yeah.
really into this thing.
Like, by the
that's
time
different.
I was through high school, goths had already transmogrified into hipsters, and it was all downhill from there.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. No one betrays goth style to become a hipster.
Can't betray it. Some days you just don't want to paint your eyebrows on anymore.
It's hard work,
But the sexy collars and the leather.
I don't think
I know. I'm
Not
still
all
into
goths.
it. I know.
I'm sure there's
Times have changed.
yeah.
We are all lesser for it.
You've got to like plaid shirts and stuff. But never mind. Anything else from you, Manimal, or shall we move on to the man
That's
who's not
about
been
it.
here in a while? Lego, you've been MIA for a long, long time. You've been quiet to us. We want to know what the hell has been going on. What has been going on? Where have you been all this time?
Well, as you know, Sector.
Oh, he's gone again.
As you know, Sector 5. This is, I've been in Sector 4 for a while, and it's getting, I'm ready to just...
He
let
was
the ocean-
just about to spill the super secrets of Sector Blank,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
just
He's been
disconnected
cut
him.
up.
No, Sector 7, that was in Transformers, right? That's where they had all the...
Sector 7 is the one, yeah.
There was a man with a gun behind him the whole
Yeah.
time, and the moment he tried to say Sector blah, just gone.
It's like, no.
Oh my god, he's back!
God
Lego, you
save
survived
you,
the attack!
Secret Agent Lego.
Double O Lego, are you
Be
okay?
careful what you say, man.
Yeah, you were about to tell us all about Sector whatever, and they got you. They shut your shit down.
What happened?
You went radio silence from you as soon as you started to say Sector.
I explained so much bullshit. Are you serious? That is legendary.
Try
Okay.
again. Let's see if it works.
That is what...
No, it's okay. I have the message loud and clear.
Oh, come on! You gotta tell
You
us
have
where
the
you
message,
went.
but we sure don't.
You need to tell us where you've been, Lego. If you can't reveal secrets and your life depends on it from the sound of it, just be
It
okay.
makes sense. He's been in the Sector.
Okay, I'll just do my cover story. My week has been interesting. I went to visit the motherland for 2 weeks. That was a really nice experience. Visited family and friends, which was also a really nice experience. Cried some manly tears, which was also a really nice experience. I experienced some new things, which were also a very nice experience. And now I'm back to a land where internet works and stuff like that. And I'm all alone and stuff, but I have you guys on the company.
So it'll also be a nice experience.
Yes. So that is my...
Everything's been a nice experience. Sector, whatever you are, but I don't even know. I've never heard of you. Yeah, we've never heard of them. We are not affiliated, and we have not made a comment on Sector blank.
Honestly, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no,
I myself am allergic to bullets and don't want to anger these people. So, you know.
Yeah, we will leave your secret agent business. Whatever the motherland had in store for you, Lego. You don't need to tell us. Your secret's safe with us. We're okay.
I appreciate it for your sakes.
That's good. And Nair, how about yourself? What have you been up to on this glorious occasion?
I've been doing a lot of work. I did get around to watching that Konosuba OVA. I bought, because I still haven't gotten a new office chair for my desktop, I bought instead a much better choice, which is to buy a laptop.
Yeah.
It's a cheap, crappy little Chromebook. And I tell you this story because when I bought it, I said, all right, I need to get a background. And I really like that Phantom Thief calling card. So I just Googled Phantom Thief calling card, and the first one to match my aspect ratio was my new background. It wasn't until like a day later.
The agents have got him.
Take it out. Get it in the section.
Oh, goddamn!
Shit.
He found the exact aspect ratio.
The suspense! The moment you cut
Oh,
them
no! They've got to Brian, too. He's going to be
Somebody is
replaced
on
with an exact clone.
I know, Vacant, like, I really shouldn't have done the Cuba talk, like, they're, like,
Oh, no. Now
No.
you've spoken about Cuba, they're on to us. God
know
damn
about
it.
the second missile crisis. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to tell anyone that.
You probably shouldn't. Listen, I'm sitting by my front door. I don't want someone coming through there.
Faces and Yellowknife.
If I go missing, my physical location is... Oh, man. Okay. Now it's gone.
They've been shipping it through Alaska.
Look, he's back!
good?
He's back!
Okay. Sorry.
You're not good anymore. Your audio sounds like shit.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can't swap it to my headphones. Sorry.
Yeah.
But- Okay, give me another second. I apologize.
He's in the van.
It's the clone!
Yeah, he sounds like he's on the walkie-talkie or something. He's coming through. He's on the hands-free radio.
He's finally got a signal.
Are you in the van? Can you see anything there?
Are you okay?
We need to know you're still alive. Oh no, he's gone again. They must have heard him. Oh no.
They heard him. He's trying to sneak through his fence. He wants to reveal the secret, but...
Alright. Back again.
Hey!
Okay.
Anyways, to finish up that now kind of anticlimactic anecdote, the background that I found was from DeviantArt, and like 2 days after I'd been using it, I'd realized they'd changed the Take Your Heart from Persona 5 to Take Your Ducks. And I don't know why they did that, but I think I've said on this podcast before, I did once kill a duck by falling on it on accident. So, it is staying.
Wait, what?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm pretty certain you've never said that story.
I have not heard this before.
Okay,
No, you need-
so when I was growing up, we're out in the country. My neighbors raised ducks and chickens, and I can't run in sandals.
Oh no!
Anyways, I fell on a duck and I killed
It
it.
is literally... Oh god, that is tragic.
Did you eat it?
What? Why?
No, it wasn't my duck
Why?
to eat.
Why would you ask that?
I'm some kind of duck bandit. I'm so sorry.
Right,
everyone.
now we know your thing. So we've got a Nazi sympathizer, a Neko Mimi killer, Mimi kidnapper, and a duck killer. Okay.
Yes.
Duck
I've
killer.
got
Well,
duck
that's like
blood on my
the
hand.
most tame of all of them.
Well, he's the only one who's followed through with his thing.
Must be a monster.
That's true. That's true.
How am I the worst of those?
Wait. Wait, how can I be a Nazi?
After
Wait,
how evil it sounds, a duck killer.
wait, how can I be a neo-Nazi and a communist?
You're a walking ball of
They're different. They're different.
Wasn't there a Simpsons episode where they were watching a fictional movie with commie Nazis?
I don't
probably. The Simpsons have
McBain,
done
yeah.
anything. And
Anyway,
everything.
now I get to type the phrase commie Nazis into Google, where that will be forever associated with my name.
Yep.
Got you on file.
By the way,
see-
Bob, if you're still listening, I loved your presidency. Please come back.
We wanted to when we had our first run through on Persona 5, me and Nair were tossing names back and forth of what we were going to call our group, and he suggested the Big Ball Posse because obviously that's what we are, the Big Ball Posse. And then
That's where it comes from.
and then he put "take your crotch" instead of "take your heart," and I've never been able to look at that phrase in the same light since.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the common Nazi. Oh shit.
Could happen.
I mean, nothing would surprise me. Nothing at all in this world anymore. It's a crazy place.
You know
Anything else from you, Nair, other than you're working and duck killing
Honestly,
revelations?
no.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm working on more writing again, which is fun.
Yes.
So.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. What are you writing? Is it anything you can tell us, or?
Maybe. We'll see if it goes anywhere.
Have you joined
Maybe.
Operators Novo writing competition thingamajig?
I just logged on today and found that. I'm
You
thinking
bastard.
about it. No. There's a, let's see if I can find it. Because I've been getting more into like old pulp novels and magazines.
Mhm.
Yes. Share some of them.
In the 30s, a guy named Lester Dent started writing the Doc Savage, The
You
Man
have
of Bronze.
Doc Savage, Ned. You have Doc Savage. Oh my God, you have Doc Savage.
I
Motherfucker,
don't,
you have
but
Doc Savage.
I
public
think he's a
domain.
Duck
They're everywhere on the
Savage.
internet.
But
Yes,
you have
okay, Doc
magazines,
Savage,
like
thank
legit
you.
magazines.
At my used bookstore that's in my town,
Are
yeah.
you serious? Are you serious? I need to see
Yeah.
that.
But anywho,
Savage.
Lester Dent has a formula for writing pulp novels that I thought, all right, I remember that one time Lego talked about a shonen murder mystery, and I thought, I've been kicking this idea around for like 3 years, not doing anything. Anywho, that's that.
Fair enough. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Motherfucker, do you have Doc Savage?
The way I've been, like, I'm seriously going to research Pulp Fiction in my future, man. Like,
Oh shit.
dude, what?
That's
Oh,
killing
yeah.
me.
If you go on Amazon, because you have a Kindle, right?
Yes.
This thing, all the old pulp stuff is super cheap because it's all pretty much fallen into public domain. So you can get the entire collection of Blank for $1.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like when we were talking about Persona 5 and how it was inspired by Arsène Lupin, I bought the entirety of that series for $1.
Lupin.
I'd buy that for $1.
Fair enough. Wow, I never thought of checking out that stuff.
Oh my God, you are sending me links right now. Where's how did you guys French?
Motherfucker, do you have Doc Savage? Oh, rounding myself out. It's a bit late in the episode for me to mention this, but yes, this is not episode 100. This is episode 99.5.
Oh, thanks.
Wow.
Lift.
I got confused for
You
a
didn't notice
second.
that at the episode title that you probably put at the beginning.
I was about to explain why before you all jumped on it and shit on it. The reason we're doing a 99.5 is because we need another week just
For the
to make
custody
sure
battle. The custody battle is really tough.
it's still
It's a ladder match.
Yeah, it's still ongoing. You gotta wait.
I got that reference. If anyone doesn't know, at SummerSlam 2005.
You're not supposed to explain references. Jesus Christ.
No, no, you will enjoy this. In wrestling,
And
in
man
wrestling,
was pissed off about explaining the reference.
in wrestling, in WWE, this happened. SummerSlam 2005. There was a ladder match between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero for the
Rey
custody.
Mysterio, I know him.
For the custody of Dominic, which was Rey Mysterio's son, but it was actually Eddie's son, but he'd adopted him.
What?
They had a ladder match for the kid. The kid comes out in the match and tries to stop Eddie claiming custody of him. It's amazing.
Beautiful.
He's like a little kid. He's about 6 or 7. He runs out and shakes the ladder to try and stop him. It's amazing.
Okay, this time I'm happy you explained the reference.
That's why, because I knew no one would get it, but you would love to know that nugget of information.
But it's nice you don't explain it. It's just like, okay.
It's an amazing match. Everyone check that out. He also loses. He goes insane, Eddie Guerrero, because Vicky Guerrero, the wife, misses her cue. So he has to, like, fall to the ground, hurts his ankle, and starts screaming. Like, where the fuck was Vicky? Scream more than Lego asking for Doc Savage. Anyway, to be brief, yeah, we need an extra week to make episode 100 really big, really special. So, bear with us, guys. It's going to be an amazing episode. It's going to be bigger than before.
Or it's going to vanish in the nether realm of...
I like how I said bigger. I love how positive you guys are on it. This is our 100th episode. Woo! Yeah, don't just...
I'm surprised you haven't been arrested yet with the crimes on the mental health of the surrounding population.
Hey, we're going...
Happy Hour has committed. I have heard shit, man.
We're going onwards and upwards. The Happy Hour is on the ascendancy.
Don't
this
say
year.
that.
It is. Oh yeah, we're going places, guys.
Don't. The only way to go from up is northeast.
Okay, let's go northeast into my week. So
that is quite confusing.
Never mind. Who knows? Let's keep on rolling. As for my week, I have been.
No, wait. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Vacant.
How was your week, Vacant? How was your week? How was your week?
I've missed you, Lego. I've missed you so much on these shows.
Dude,
Vacant, stop talking about your week and tell us about your week. Shut up! Okay, go.
Hold on, guys. The Crocodile Hunter died 10 years ago. It's his anniversary.
Who? Paul Hogan?
Oh,
no,
yes.
Steve
Irwin. This is what he said. The Crocodile Hunter.
The Crocodile Hunter.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Steve Irwin. I liked his shows.
I remember the day when he died.
Yeah.
Anyways, your week.
My week was unfortunately tarnished.
Hey, before that, I just want to say Japan in a dishpan.
In a dishpan.
That's it. That's 99.5, guys. Thanks for listening.
Okay, Vacant.
We'll try again at 100.
I didn't hear that.
How was the week?
We'll try 100. We'll see.
Finally how Vacant's week was. Come on.
My week was
about shit for ages. Let
the
you talk.
same as always.
No, I'm trolling you.
I'm sorry. My week was the same as always. I'm gonna steal a page from Manimal's book. Work. Although it was a really weird thing. Okay, so to lift the curtain on episode 100, we wanted to do it this week. I was gonna book time off work especially, which sounds kind of sad now I say it, but I'm planning a holiday anyway. So I'm planning a good week off. I was going to have this week. I had to move it to next week because we had this big thing on work where there was an embargo. No one can have a holiday. I have literally spent 3 days in because of this thing. It's like a big campaign thing. I don't want to bore you with the details, but I have essentially been there to make people a cup of tea and say, are you okay? Do you need anything? No? Okay. I have spent most of my shift has been spent on Reddit, on YouTube, watching Backup Terry, put it in reverse Terry and all that. Please tell me you guys have seen that as well.
No.
You've not seen Put It in Reverse Terry? Put it in reverse.
I can't believe you've done this.
Put it in reverse, Terry. What you doing, Terry? That kind of thing. Yeah, we'll put a link into that.
I typed in "put it in" and it auto completed a reverse Terry. So
it's amazing.
Wow, that's not what I would assume.
You're a very brave man to try to put that into Google search.
Put it in.
You're seriously very brave, man. I'm impressed.
Autocomplete. Put it in.
The audacity to type "put it in" on a Google search bar.
Oh, Google filters explicit stuff. It's okay. You gotta go to Bing for the really seedy shit.
Put it
Little
in the
bit.
mouth, put it in the air, put it in the Ritz.
What did Castro say to the Soviet Union?
I don't know.
Put it in.
Okay.
So what were you saying?
I don't know anymore. What did I do on my week? I don't know. I can't tell you. I bought more
You
volumes
were making
of...
tea. You were on Moogie
Yeah.
duty.
I was on Moogie duty. Yeah, I was Moogie of the group, and I got to just doss around and do nothing all day, which was kind of cool. It's a nice wind down. I've got 9 days off now, so there's going to be a lot of shit happening. Going to visit Lego in Germany next week.
Are you actually?
Woohoo!
Wait, are you actually?
Are you
don't know.
serious?
I said it as a joke, and no, I don't want to get you upset.
Aw.
Yeah, but you
Yeah, now you're visiting. You know what? Now it's locked in and tied in.
Vacant.
And
You
we
said
are
you could
going
go there
to
for like 200
Dance the
pounds.
goose step.
I
As
can
the
go there.
hookahs.
I'm supposed to be saving money, but it's been bonus month recently, so do
Yeah.
you know what, Lego? Let's book this shit. Let's arrange this shit off air. Let's
Freaking do it.
Yeah.
go. Me and Lego
Oh, you
going
want
for a few
to
beers.
learn the goose step from the African, Nigerian, Spanish conquistador of the dance floor. Yes, come to Germany.
Have you just called yourself a conquistador of the dance
I am
floor?
going to colonize that
I
dance
know.
floor.
God dang, that's good stuff.
Conquistador of the dance floor. I fucking
Man, just
love
make it
that.
sound awesome as fuck. Now I'm stealing that title.
Oh
Back
my
to you.
god, that's amazing. Okay.
Wait, technically Vacant would be colonizing the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
dude,
know,
my
that is
dolphin,
That is both racist and hilarious as fuck.
the proud motherland of Germany
that
has
is-
not
that-
yet
that-
been graced with my dolphin hips. Silky smooth with all the room to improve.
This August, I will start applying for visa for London. I don't care if there's no convention. God damn it!
Oh, we're going. Dude, let me know if we're going because we'll need to book LAGC and we'll do another show.
Vacant,
We'll do another
you're
panel.
going to visit Lego.
Going there for that nice kind lady with a very nice personality that I really appreciated.
Are you on about the woman that we bought at the
What?
cosplay auction?
Quite friendly. I liked the way she looked as a person.
Speaking of auctions, does this make me a bad person? This is the new segment. Does this make me a bad person? Okay.
Okay.
So, I really don't want to bring us down, but not to go into detail, there's a Just Giving page for one of my partner's friends. A Just Giving page for them, for the baby.
Mhm.
It's a very sad situation and everything. So we're looking to support them. So, we sent a PayPal donation of £50. So I thought £50, that's good. That's, good amount. That's hopefully will help
That is
and do
a lot of
something.
money.
Do some good in the world.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit of money, but it's going to an important cause, so it's fine. However, this
Oh,
is going to
God.
sound bad. It
Okay.
froze a little. Sorry, refresh, tried again. Froze a little, refresh, tried again, went through. However, there was a brief 5-10 minute period where I believe that all 3 donations had been successful because when we refreshed it, it showed us of having donated 3
Wow.
times. It was just a glitch. It was only once. It's definitely only once. It went
Oh,
through.
it was
Oh,
a
shit.
glitch.
For a
quote unquote.
moment, I thought 150 had gone in, and I had a mini heart attack, and I was like, you can't say anything, though, because it's for a good cause. You can't go, I'm going to need a lot of that back, thank you.
Yes,
That is a
yes.
weird circumstance.
Would that make you a
Circumstance, but
bad
at the same
person?
time, if you freaking dump your bank account into something, you can be like, hey,
I mean, look, I care for your child, but like a third of the care you think I might have given.
yeah.
It was such a thing that I was like,
Let's
I really
be
need...
reasonable.
I was like, I really need that money.
Yeah.
I was like, do I really? Because you can't get that back. That's gone once that's out there. Once that's on the page with your name next to it, that's gone. You can't
That is
rescind that.
That is a weird moral situation for sure.
But yeah, that was.
Be refreshing and
It seems
banking.
really bad now that I'm going. Thankfully, only one went through. But no.
Well, I mean, again, that's you didn't mean to donate that much, and it's your money that you need, so it's
Yeah.
not like a bad situation. It doesn't make you a bad person.
Nah.
You know?
I need that money to visit Lego.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not more important.
You don't have an obligation to donate that much.
No.
You know?
That's true. I just thought it was interesting, that moral quandary of
it is a thing.
Should I feel bad for this?
No, you shouldn't, because you didn't intend to do that and it was an accident.
Yeah, so it's all good now. You know, prayers and wishes to them, of course, because it is something that we really, 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 really hope they get better. But moving on, I can't be asked to talk about more of my week. I bought some volumes of Black Clover. That's a thing that's happened.
What?
Watched a
You
ton of
bastard.
anime. Well,
Why don't you pirate shit like me? Now I feel guilty.
because I do pirate
Now I have
shit.
to support the artists that I read.
Because I do pirate the shit, but if I like the shit, then I'll buy their shit. And they'll get money from it,
Your
hopefully.
moral code is strong. Are you guys also like that? Manimal there.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Shit. I'm the only one now. Oh, God. Seriously? No. Library or I don't believe you.
Yeah.
You guys are just trying to put up a nice image for the happy hour. I know you read all of your stuff.
I've always been honest about
Lego,
it.
I grew up in the LimeWire generation.
Yeah.
I think it was Vacant that tweeted it today about both episodes with White Crow have been lost due to technical issues.
Uh-huh.
But that was the episode where I talked about I commissioned an artist and then forgot to tell them what to draw, and they just have about, $25. So I support artists and demand nothing out of it. You know that now. I still haven't gotten back with that artist, and it's been like a year and a half, but I don't have the guts to say, hey, remember when you were doing emergency commissions and I gave you $25?
I'd say
Can I get something now?
I'm not just going to give some random person
Is that
$25.
better or worse than I need about 100 pounds back because I don't love your baby that much?
That is a legitimate...
No, because again, you put the money down with the intention to get something out of it, so it's not bad if you ask for it back. I'm not just giving some random my money for no reason.
It's too late. I'm just backing out and I'm going to go into a whole new
You're letting them rip you
persona.
off then.
No, I'm not. They're not ripping me off if
You're a
I
very
never...
practical person. Yes. Yeah, get that money.
But no.
Well, yeah, to be fair, that's your fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yes.
I've always said...
Typically you you say what you want and then you put down the money.
Yeah. Normally. That's not what I just thought then.
I mean,
I still need to compile all the references or just design the character myself.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a thing that I drew. You draw it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Drawers
here's the
better.
character
Different
design.
style.
I want
I
them
know.
in action pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. But, yeah, Lego, as I was saying, it's more, when it comes to piracy, I pirate, I'll watch shit illegally, or I'll strip. The summer season has proven I needed to dust off those old fucking, those old sites that stream. And the reason being is because people pirate because it's never a price issue or they want to rip off the creators or anything. 99% of the time, it's a supply issue.
That's not 99% of the time. A lot of people just like to get stuff for
Oh,
free,
okay.
and they have the mentality of, well, if I can't get it here, I won't pay for it. I mean, yeah, I like Crunchyroll and stuff. Like, yeah,
If I can
for that.
pay for it,
But-
I'll pay for the shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pay hey, I'm gonna give you $75 for 12 episodes. That's fine,
well,
like stuff like that.
No, I'm in reason.
And you know that I love to buy albums and everything like that.
Because
you know?
that's the thing. If it's unreasonably expensive, then obviously, yeah, you're gonna go the other way. But if there's an affordable route, like, Crunchyroll's £5 a month or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why that stuff's the solution to any kind of
Funimation's
piracy.
$5. Yeah. There's a new one called High Dive here, which I've never heard of before, and I'm kind of thinking about giving it a try and testing it out. It's £4 a month. It's got Princess Principal and some of the things that I want to watch on there, so we'll see. But, yeah, I like to buy shit to support the creators, and obviously the fall season's going to have Black Clover's anime on there, so it'd be good to brush up on them old volumes again, because I've not, I haven't read the first 50 chapters for a while, so it'll be good. Get a nice refresh in there. I've been writing as well.
Supporting them a micro
I am
bit of a
weeping
cent at a
with
time.
joy to hear these sentences. But I need to see this shit. You are writing again!
I'm writing again.
Preach of the night! Bastard procrastinator!
Is it still Persona fanfiction? Or is that completely gone?
Persona fanfiction is not completely gone because I'm about to start replaying Persona in the next couple of weeks, which will reignite my passion for Persona and reignite me writing. At the moment, I've been writing Heavy Rain again because I've been in the shonen mood, and I was when the mood takes you, do it. So I've been doing that by pen and paper, the traditional method, Lego. Although I'm close to tapping out to that because moves at a glacial pace.
Which one is better? Nah, with your apparently cheap Chromebook, I don't believe those things are cheap, I'm not sure. And Vacant with your writing by longhand, and Manimal, whatever method you use. Which one is better? Writing by hand or digitally?
Laptop.
Well, digital, because you'll get freaking arthritis if you write by hand like that.
But you get
I write by hand to take notes when I'm out on the go.
Yeah, I write lyrics by hand and stuff, but if I really get down and start writing by hand, like it really hurts after a while.
I can type a lot faster than I can write. Also, my typing's a lot clearer than my handwriting.
Once you've handwritten it, you gotta retype it anyways.
That's true.
Well,
I mean,
I
have pretty decent handwriting, but it's still it takes too long.
Yeah.
You want to get it down quickly.
Yeah, exactly. That was the point. That was the reason I started handwriting, was because I wanted to do my first draft as a manuscript, and then I would be forced to reread it as I retyped it, and then I could change it. So I'd be forcing myself to do a second draft, and forcing myself to reread everything as opposed to just skimming through it, because that's what I do when I type something. My proofreading is skimming through it, and I will miss mistakes. Whereas I feel like if I was typing it again from a handwritten document, then it'd be a bit more thorough. That was my thought anyway, but then I've also considered that I move so slowly that I'll do about a page and then get bored or get worn out or want to do something else. Whereas when I'm doing it on a laptop, I can spend hours writing.
Yeah.
I don't seem to.
It's a better motion.
Flow. Yeah, exactly. So I might go onto that, but the good news is if I do go back onto digital Lego, you'll probably see something from me a bit sooner. So there's the trade-off.
I'm totally using digital all the hell for most of my activities, Skype, internet, drawing, and all of that. But the charm, the romance enchanté of writing by hand with those journals that pile up and you can just open them. I mean, who isn't excited by the whole Xerox and pencil thing? Yellow Lego notepads, writing your novel, drafting the shit out of that.
It is nice to handwrite things because you can also sketch on the page and everything.
Experience of it all, man.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's just inefficient. You can write faster on a laptop.
No, it's speed and keeping that flow of writing. I need that. I need to keep myself motivated.
Gotta have the flow, kid.
You gotta have the flow in everything. You gotta have the flow in every scene that you write, every session that you write.
Every session.
Yeah,
with digital, I can make backups upon backups, but with pen and paper, if I lose it, it's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Gone, daddy, gone. The love is gone. Yeah, it's gone, daddy, gone. The draft is gone. Gone, daddy, gone. The love is gone. Yeah, it's gone, daddy, gone. You guys literally never stop me when I'm starting to do something.
No, because you're onto something.
It's hard to stop. But we will go on to something else, and that is the news. Okay, I'm so glad that you're here now because we need to announce that Persona 5 is getting an anime. It's coming in 2018. Woo!
A1 Pictures.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, A1 Pictures. I'm fine with that. I am fine with A1 Pictures. They produce so much shit, and there's so much a mixed bag from A1. So, Persona 4 the animation was really good. I enjoyed that immensely. Persona 5 has an incredible story. It's got great characters. I've just realized the Persona cast has never come out. I was going to reference something from there. That will come out. Here's something on the road to 100. How about the Persona spoiler cast for 4 months too late?
Yes,
never mind.
Please. Do it on another cast. I'm still a heathen who hasn't played the game.
Would you like 3 hours? Well, there's 3 hours of me and Nair talking about it, starting off really enthusiastically and then gradually just getting more and more tired. Would you like an hour of us talking about the music?
Not less enthusiastic, but just, tired, but not less enthused.
Not less enthused, but certainly more tired, because it went on for almost 4 hours. So Persona 5 anime, even if you have not watched, even if you've not played the game, I would strongly recommend this. You don't need to have seen a Persona or played a Persona game in the past to get this. It's going to be a fun anime, very funny. Hopefully they capitalize on the story if it's true to the game, which I'm assuming it will be. Of course it will.
I really liked how they characterized you in the Persona 4 anime, and I hope we get the, hey, here's the main character as just a
how
weird
they
asshole
characterize
still.
Vacant?
No, as you. His name was you. And,
Why you?
Yeah.
Wait, that was on purpose, wasn't it?
Why
they
you?
named the person you because they wanted the game character to feel like you.
No. Yeah, his name was you. And they basically... Nair put it best in a past episode, but in Persona you get multiple dialogue options. They just took the weird one, like normally the third option, which is like the strange one, and that was his personality. It was just the
sarcastic one.
So I hope that they do that one. There's one scene I really just want to look at and just see the scene where basically Ryuji gets abducted. Two gay guys who are cruising for a young child. Well, not a young child.
Have fun, Ryuji.
Yeah. I want to see that that personality. But I'm immensely looking forward to this.
I want to get to, what was it, the fortune teller's social link where she goes, are you sure you want to date an older woman? And the option for saying yes is, but that's the best part.
I really hope they get through some. I'd love just loads of omakes of just the romance arc of any of them. Oh, the teacher's gonna be so good in it as well. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. 2018 doesn't tell us when exactly. I would guess probably spring, because it's normally usually 6 months ahead.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, when they announce this shit, normally about 6 months. Okay, well... Okay. I just got sidetracked by a little doodle that Manimal's done from the looks of it. He can't help it with his Cuban roots. He just can't help it. Here's a quick one, a quick news story. Pokemon the movie I Choose You heads to the US theaters this fall.
That's canon and Dia, by the way.
Thanks. That'll be one of the thumbnails. We'll put it in there for you. Yeah, sure. I mean, we've had worse.
there is worse, believe me.
Yeah, coming November, Pokemon movie I Choose You. Am I right in saying this is the origin one? And it goes back to the very beginning of Ash's episode 1 of Pokemon, the original.
So basically,
cartoon.
Ash will never defeat all the legendary Pokemon and become a master.
Nope. And I'm sad because the more I looked into this, they got rid of Brock and Misty.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So, yeah,
Misty was a big part in it. I really love Brock. He was my introduction into anime characters. Because of the closed eyes, the obsessed with women, the womanizer kind of thing.
I still love Brock.
Good old Brock. Why was Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy always the same?
I mean, he got the second term, but good old Brock.
I love Brock. You idiot.
This explains a lot.
Are you talking about Barack Obama? He wasn't in Pokemon. To my knowledge, Barack Obama was not Ash's faithful companion in the 90s.
I mean, that was
where
the friggin' birth certificate.
Brock did leave the show, then come back because everyone hated Tracy. So I'm fine with that.
Right.
My fellow Americans, I must take this absence because I've got to take an Onyx and run and headbutt Ash's ass again.
Yeah. That's why the birth certificate, it all lines up.
That's why he wanted free health care for everyone. He just wanted our
Pokemon centers. Oh my god.
He just wanted Nurse Joy.
Oh my god, no.
Makes sense now.
No.
Pokemon centers are free.
Stop it, oh my god.
Stop his
Thanks.
Pokemon.
You're ruining my brain cells.
All of them are Pokemon.
Oh my god. I get it. That's true.
And all
Oh.
the drone bombings on other countries,
They weren't
Probably
drones, they were
Pokemon.
Geodudes. Yeah, they were just...
and they were using
Episode
self-destruct.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
They were just self-destructing Geodudes. They're just dropping
no.
from the sky.
We got him.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone.
We can edit this part out. That's okay.
No, you're not editing that out.
It's
you freaking
staying in.
jerk.
That is
We
now.
can
It's too late.
fix it in post.
No, we're not. You freaking
Son of a
jerk.
bitch.
Konosuba Darkness spin-off. There's a spin-off being developed, apparently. Woo!
Wait,
Now, why don't you
Marcus?
take this,
I
because
thought
you
it
know
was-
more about
I
this.
thought it was Mega.
I don't want to talk because anytime I do that, I make poor decisions. But yeah, Konosuba is getting a new project. It's not specifically season 3, but it might be based on the spin-off series about Megumin the Explosion Wizard. She's great. Watch this show. It'll probably be good too.
It probably will. There'll be explosions, and then there'll be another explosion. It'll basically be like the episode of SpongeBob, Friend or Foe, where Mr. Krabs and Plankton, their origin story is explained. That was when I stopped watching SpongeBob. New episodes, because that was a terrible episode.
Yeah, I don't have cable. I've never really seen SpongeBob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, I didn't expect a spin-off. I mean, I'd rather get a third season, but whatever. It's about Megaman, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, too much explosions will overdo it, but I'm sure they'll focus on more than that.
Well, yeah, you can't have too much explosions because she only gets one a day before passing out.
Yeah, exactly. I'd
It's
rather
a good way to limit it.
Yeah, and obviously there's the rival character to have more interest in there, so because she has her little book that she keeps up with. That was really cool. That was a nice touch in that episode.
I liked that they introduced Yun in the first OVA, and then they had to reintroduce her again when she made her first appearance in the actual series. And so
Yeah.
in order to get around the fact that they introduce her twice, every time she comes back, it's, oh, this is my friend Yun you've probably never met.
Yeah,
And they just
That's
made it into
good.
a thing. I like it.
yeah.
It's creative.
But no, that's amusing, yeah, definitely. But other than that, I don't think there's any other exciting news other than they're making a special 7-Eleven version of Rico from Love Live Sunshine. Literally 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. It
The
doesn't look like a 7-Eleven themed design, but I don't know what a 7-Eleven theme would be. What was their mascot again? Did they have a mascot?
No, I think it was just, oh, thank heaven, 7-Eleven. We got Slurpees.
I don't know. We haven't had one in years. They got rid of that.
Man, why is your faith? Your fandom so faithful to you, Manimal? I mean, you get to have Love Live for ages on end. When did it even start?
Because Love Live is a cancerous franchise that keeps pumping stuff out to make sure that they got you.
Man, if I had that for half of the anime that I actually liked.
Well, because Love Live is one of the most popular franchises, so obviously they're gonna keep doing stuff like this.
Love Live.
And because Love Live is an ultimate multimedia franchise with lots of possibilities beyond the show,
Like
Because-
Taliban edition.
like the Taliban edition or any other kind of edition. The freaking Marx, like there's lots. The Guevara, the Rebellion, like there's lots of different
I just
ones.
realized that joke won't work because that's coming from a reference that was made up.
Yeah, that's all right.
Never
We
mind.
don't have to. We don't have
And
to
that's the
explain
first
that.
time we've ever made a joke to a reference that we haven't mentioned on the podcast.
Yes,
all right.
very
That's all right.
First and
We'll
only
leave it-
time.
We'll leave it hanging in the atmosphere. But yeah, is there any other news?
You went through Love Life. Yes.
I should-
Well, it's not so much news. It's an article on Crunchyroll that I want to discuss, and this might tie into the fuck you of the week.
Oh,
I haven't got that strong feeling about it. I'm going to say potentially fuck you of the week
Oh.
to the article. And this is 10 of the best anime couples ever! Exclamation mark. Sometimes the visibility of cute anime couples will grip a viewer and make them yearn for love. I suppose that this palpable aspect of anime is why the Japanese form of media has millions of devoted adherents across the globe.
Okay, did they have Sword Art on the list?
Well, you strap in because I'm going to give you
it's the thumbnail of the article. How predictable.
Be that as it may.
Vegeta and Bulma, the couple that had
just stop jumping ahead. Stop jumping ahead.
Dynamic or
Stop
chemistry
it.
with each other because Toriyama can't write romance or female characters. Wow.
You need to stop jumping on it. I need to finish the sentence. There are a few distinct anime couples with relationships and finally border fantasy. Blah blah. I can't be asked. Fuck it. We've jumped ahead. Okay. So this is a. Can you guess how many of these couples are from shonens?
Oh, I don't know.
9 out of 10.
Oh, look, it's Goku and Chi-Chi, the couple where the dad is terrible and leaves his wife multiple times to take
Didn't
care
they talk about how in Super he didn't know what kissing was?
Oh my god, really?
I have not checked out Super yet
He
because I'm
made
still waiting to
2
find the
babies.
fucking English
How
one.
did that happen?
There was screen caps where Vegeta was kissing Bulma and Goku goes, huh, what's that? Looks gross. You're putting your mouth on hers. And everyone just goes, you have 2 fucking children with your wife.
Made the joke. Okay, that's
Maybe he
good.
just doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't kiss.
No, shout out to this list for putting Yuji and Shauna. That's a great choice. Thank you
Shaki
guys.
no Shauna.
You put a good. That's a good choice. Good job, guys.
The one that stood out to me was number 7, Goku and Chi-Chi.
Terrible
that-
couple.
You cannot say that is one of the best couples ever.
Because Goku
because
doesn't
one
even
of them-
recognize it. Like he's like,
He's-
whatever. I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah, they can't really be one of the best couples when one of them isn't an active participant in the relationship.
Top 10 most freaking. Oh god, yeah, that's not good.
Okay, let me read what the guy said. Where do I start with these two? For those who have watched the original Dragon Ball anime series, you will fondly remember the close relationship of Goku and Chi-Chi when they were little kids. They were practically grew up together and loved each other with all their lives, their whole lives. Not only that, but Chi-Chi always supported Goku, even though Goku left the Earth and died multiple times.
Yeah.
This is anime's first power couple.
Even though Goku came back to life, banged her, left, and didn't even know she had a kid.
Goku, you're having a second child. Should we revive you? No.
He didn't even know he had a
wanna
second
cry.
kid. He didn't know he had a second kid until he came back. And he was like, wow, that kid looks like me.
I'm kind of doing a tournament, you know. Just chilling. I mean, he's the guy who, like, that's the equivalent of him going to the bar with his friends. I can't believe that Vegeta and Bulma are under him. Number 9, Naruto and Hinata. That couple that got together on, like, the last chapter of Naruto.
Still beautiful. She won. Fair and square.
That's
rooting
a
for
good
that.
pairing. I like that pairing.
Well, I was rooting. I shipped Naruto and Hinata because Sakura can suck a bag of dicks because she wanted emo boy.
Yeah, well, you
know.
have cheap shipping costs over there, I guess. I just got something from CD Japan, and I had to use my points for the tax. So I got a $10 magazine for $25. Great deal. Thank you, Canada. Thank you,
Unfortunate
Trudeau.
for you, my friend. Yeah, that's that. Okay, fair enough. I can see why someone would put that one on. Number 8, Kirito and Asuna.
But they're not as good as Goku and Chi-Chi.
They're not as good. I'm surprised they're that low on the list, Kirito and Asuna, because that's a huge part of Sword Art
They
Online.
did have like the little like we're gonna get married, we're gonna make like a house and stuff, and like kind of have a kid, but not really. Like they did that, so fair enough.
I can't believe that Yuji and Shoko from Back and No Test, literally the woman, he doesn't want to be with her. She is like a psychopath, a yandere, like borderline yandere.
Yes!
Yeah. Hi Lego. Hi, you're
Lego's
back.
back.
That was the word of the day.
Sorry, continue.
Let me read what he says. I don't believe that anyone in the anime I don't believe that anyone in anime, was devoted to their partner quite like Shoko was to Yuji.
Did you watch that show about cell phone diaries?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't believe that he obviously hasn't seen that, I'm assuming. Even to this day, I do not believe so. After all, Shoko grew up with Yuji, with them both being prodigies in their own right. Yuji befriended Shoko at a young age, and he even protected her from a few pesky bullies. From there, she vowed to love him for eternity, much to his dismay. That's not a sentence.
Top 10 couples.
She vowed to love him forever, much to his dismay. Still, no matter how much he tries to play it cool, we all know he loves her back. He's just really, really afraid of her.
That is not okay. Did you know that that's not a healthy relationship dynamic?
Are you kidding?
It's totally healthy.
I don't know if people know that, but that's you.
It
that's
switches
not
the paradigm.
Yeah.
I love how this guy goes, here's number 4. Gorgie and Levy. While these two are not officially a couple, they will still be on the list.
This is the best list. Don't put the freaking characters in Kimi no Todoke or the Clanad couple.
Yuji and Shoko are not a couple. Like they're not a couple.
I like how this guy's not seen a single shoujo show. Like, what?
I was browsing the Rom-Com section on Netflix. You know what movie I was surprised wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Dread.
Okay, that was disgustingly fitting. that was disturbingly fitting.
In the case of those two,
you
that's
need
an
to
understatement.
You have to leave that because that was way too fitting.
I don't get what's going on here. For example, in terms of sports,
really
we can automatically assume that team.
What? Did you overhear what my wife just said?
Yes!
Yeah, and it fit. It fit perfectly well into this discussion.
Okay, so there's a story behind that I will tell to you now. I want to say within the first couple of years we were dating, I went over to her parents' family for Thanksgiving, where they had the whole family gathered round. And after the meal, we went downstairs to watch a movie, and it was like 9 different people trying to figure out what movie we should watch. And we're cruising through like Netflix or Crackle or something, and we briefly pause over Judge Dredd, and I go, "Oh, that's something everyone would like. It's a romantic comedy."
Judge Dredd?
Not even Judge Dredd with Stallone. It's the new Carl Urban Dredd.
Oh, the Carl Urban one.
You idiot!
And I say, it's a romantic comedy. There's a girl in it. There's love. It's great. Everyone will like it. Thinking, surely they know. No. We watched Dredd.
Are you
Me
serious?
and her family with like grandma in the background.
They took you serious.
You fool! You absolute fool!
Grandma, take me home. That's a good movie for grandma.
It was a great movie for grandma.
No. What?
That's one of the moments when you realize a joke has been taken seriously and you desperately wish that you could take it back.
Every 10 minutes into that movie, I keep looking around going, we don't have to do this. I was joking, please. And they're all, no, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't. I guess they don't hate me, but still, that was one of those times when a joke went too far.
So the whole time,
I watched Dredd with my in-laws.
The whole time were you like, okay, like you're waiting for someone to catch on to it so you can watch something else?
Well, a little bit, yeah, because there is, the new officer that Dredd is escorting around in that movie is a girl, and you could kind of see them going, they'll hook up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you a fool? Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Oh god.
That's good. That's
so I'm sorry to interrupt the bad listicle of top 10 anime couples.
We have done the top 10 anime couples. That's about all I had to say on it.
Was Rukia need to go there? Sorry, I was out.
No.
Are you fucking serious?
It's somebody writing from what they've seen so fair enough.
I've clearly not seen enough.
Yes,
I mean,
clearly, but they're just writing from what they've seen, so whatever.
Number 7 was Chi-Chi and Goku, so that kind of tells you everything.
That tells you these are probably the only shows they watched. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, they're a shonen person like me, but come on, you've got to put a... Also, Lego, actually, I need to correct you on that. Ichigo and Rukia are not a couple, unfortunately. I can't remember them ever getting together. In Bleach?
No.
The chemistry!
Pretty certain that Ichigo has a child with Orihime, but...
I still say, based on having only read like the first 5 volumes, that him and Tatsuki were supposed to get together.
They were.
Not Tatsuki. Rukia was always the one. Don't tarnish my dream.
I'm sorry. Lego's mentally suppressed the last chapter of Bleach.
It did not. She was
shit.
Inoue wore some short heels and became short like Rukia. Just grew out her hair. No. Wore a black wig and claimed she was with Renji.
Okay.
That is fair. I believe it.
And then Rukia was actually wearing the blonde wig.
Well, wait. Don't you remember?
To look like Inoue.
Don't you remember on the fan fiction episode? There were characters that dressed up as Rukia.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, Manimal.
I don't want to say this is a dumb thing that Lego is saying. But there is a chance where that novel is going to come out, and it bridges the gap between the ending to the epilogue. It might be true.
Yes!
You heard it here, folks.
Yes! Yes!
There's an elaborate series of wigs and stills, but Lego is not wrong.
Series of wigs.
Rukia, Ichigo.
Just before we need to
Wait,
we need to address.
Yes.
Go on, sorry.
No, you can go.
Okay, I was going to say we need to address some breaking news that dropped today. Just a couple of hours ago, actually. I haven't seen this, and this is that Sony is acquiring a majority stake in Funimation.
The freaking Soviet Union is back at it again.
Rest in peace, Funimation. Not that it was ever a good business group to begin with, but...
Hey, when they simuldubbed My Hero Academia, I was happy.
Yeah, all right.
Because I know I'm in the minority here, but I like to watch a lot of dubs. If I can get a show in a dub, I'll probably watch it in the dub, unless it's painfully terrible. Which most big releases aren't. They tend to do a serviceable job on the show. So, like, My Hero Academia is fine. Yuri on Ice is something I've been watching with my girlfriend. That's fine. They're the only two I can think of right now. But, yeah, I enjoyed that. It's interesting. Sony... It's going to be weird. I don't think it's going to make any changes to Funimation, per se, but...
Probably not, really.
Securing their stake in anime. It's interesting to think that, there seems to be this rush at the moment for anime in the West, particularly. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I have to wonder if this news came out like, no, guys, the Emojis movie is going to make more than enough money. It's going to be a huge success. We've got the entire animation industry on lockdown. Look out, Pixar. Look out. Like 3 days later, it's, well, shit, we better buy anime, because this is not going to do it.
0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my god, how have we not gone through an episode and discussed the No, actually, we don't need to discuss the
Well, we can discuss a movie we haven't seen.
That's true. I've seen the trailer. It looked bad.
It's a movie that no human needs to see because no human should have made it.
Man, Genndy Tartakovsky couldn't make Popeye because they greenlit this instead.
This is definitely better than Popeye. What does he eat? Cabbage and get muscles? Like, that's dumb.
It's spinach, and there's a really good short test footage of Gendy's Popeye.
Yeah.
For those of you not to know, Genndy Tartakovsky is the Samurai Jack guy.
Yes.
What? That's the guy. That's the guy who's on like child cigarette packs. Like, well, who cares?
Right?
Gendy's a legend. What are you talking about? Wait.
I don't know where we've gone off the rails.
Yeah, because there's the Popeye sticks. You get them like they're child cigarettes.
Oh yeah. The candy sticks that are like sort of like cigarettes and come in a cigarette style pack.
Cancels out the
Oh boy, I don't know what it's talking about here.
Okay, is that just a UK and Canadian thing? It was a pack of they're like candy sticks, just white sticks of like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, we got
candy.
those. I guess I never knew the brand.
We used to get chocolate cigarettes as well when I was a kid. This is really bad thinking about it, but they used to come in a cigarette packet.
When
and
I
they
was
were
a
in
kid
like
back in 1950.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They used to come in a cigarette packet, like a kid's cigarette packet, and they would be just sticks of chocolate wrapped in a white paper, so they would look just like a cigarette, and they would like chocolate cigarettes.
Boring. That is not right.
Yeah, really.
You don't see them around anymore.
Yeah,
surprisingly
really,
enough. Who knew?
Now you can follow mommy and daddy.
Now you could be just like them. Yeah. Oh my god, there was Lucky Star ones and everything. Anywho, yeah, so that was just a little thing. Let's move on to what we're watching. What we've been watching, guys.
Nothing too exciting this week as the season. Skirt No, now he's dressing up as a guy all the time, so it's not the same anymore. It has pixelated taco stuffing in it, which, I knew they were going to do that eventually, but they went all the way with this episode. It's full on pixelated though, but there are disturbing slushy sounds. I say disturbing because it's not real. It's
for the benefit of us. Can you explain what taco stuffing is, please?
Yeah, taco stuffing is when you stuff a taco. Like, it's as simple as that.
Why would they pixelate that?
Because some people, I swear to God, stuffing a taco back in 1800 used to be a decent act. People did it in public. There's no shame. There are pictures of people in church stuffing tacos, and nobody cared. But these people came along, and they made it a thing. So now they just can't show it anymore.
This doesn't exist. I need to see some pixelated stuffing tacos because I still have.
Well, you can see it in Skirt No.
I believe I won't see it.
You can see it in Skirt No Wolf Skirted episode 5. It is in there. And by the way,
you totally just mixed a random bunch of words together and tried to make me think it's an anime. Come on!
Because it is. Also, the voice acting is so bad in this show. Like, shut up.
Really?
Like, it doesn't do anything. It wouldn't do anything for anyone because, like, there are levels of bad, and this, like, tops the bad. I don't see how this could be a thing for anybody.
It's a shame that this killer script couldn't attract,
Okay, they explained why the guy cross-dresses, because he has so many fans that he needs to cross-dress, so nobody knows who he is.
Oh, okay.
That is the only reason. That is the whole explanation. And then the girl is like, oh, that makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, no worries. So now he's just a man, and
well, for this episode, I don't know what they'll do with the next ones, but
so if it's pixelated, it's going to be uncensored on a Blu-ray, so I guess that's the end game. Is everyone buys Blu-ray?
Possibly, yeah.
See some uncensored taco stuff.
Now, I don't know what they're going to do in the next episodes after this. Back in the day, ding dongs, you go see like whatever the statue is, like Michael Jackson statue in Italy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, that would talk ding dongs are okay. We need to I don't know.
Need to make sure tacos are okay. Let's legalize tacos. Come on.
Game, yes, legalize taco stuffing, like seriously. Anyways, new game episode 3 was pretty decent. It's a new game, you know what to expect out of it at this point. There's little bits of fan service like that hip and me hip, am I right? That little bit of meat. Like they always know what to focus on. And
My
new favorite thing is you explaining fan service in the terminology that you use.
I was
first.
Hippity, what was that? Wait,
like that little bit of side, you know.
Side boob?
No, I don't.
That little bit of.
I don't know.
When you go to Tim Hortons and you see the muffin and it goes off the wrapping a little bit, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Anyways,
you want to see those Tim bits?
Well,
you gonna roll up that lid?
Oh, you're gonna roll up that rim, baby.
There.
Are you gonna?
I
don't know. Donuts. I'm running out of Tim Hortons things to use the sexual innuendo. I'm sorry. That's the 2.
Stop sloshing my ice cap so I can continue.
Are you serious right now?
Anyway, Sakura Quest there's an episode of Sakura Quest where they were teaching old people to use iPads, so all the old people started rebelling against each other by making usernames and talking shit online. And there was literally like an IRL fight, like between these 2 old guys, because they were talking shit, and they're like, "I'm gonna come over and fight you." So they did that.
That's pretty funny, actually.
So it was literally this whole episode had the whole origin, the whole story of the internet in this episode. As soon as they used screen names, they just started bashing each other. That was really cool what they did at that episode, actually. And that's it. Well, Sakura Quest is the full length. It's a 2-core as well, so it's going to be
dude, yeah. Sakura Quest got 25 or 26 episodes.
Which is good, because it's a really nice show, and there's a lot to do with the setting and all the characters in it.
It is really nice. That's just a good show. I need to get caught up with the new season.
It's doing really good so far. Again, I was so happy when they got Yoko Akasa to play the young grandma in that one episode. I was like, that's Yoko. I know the voice. You know, it's a good show. And that's all I have to say, because that's all I watched.
Fair enough. Lego, what have you been watching? You can say nothing if you want.
Exactly. I've been watching absolutely nothing. It's been bad. I at least finished Samurai Jack.
Hey.
Nice. But that's not anime, so yeah. But I did finish it.
Fair enough.
By the way, I went to Walmart and I saw Donatello's pizza, and it had a purple wrapper around it.
Nice.
Of course it did. It's Donatello's.
Like the turtle.
Yeah, I bought it just because of that.
It's okay.
Nice.
I've made impulse purchases like that.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, what about you, Vacant or
No, it's nah.
I watched the Konosuba OVA. It was fun.
I didn't watch it yet.
Getting back into that Game of Thrones.
Oh, woo woo!
So probably watch the new episode that came out like right now in the next couple days.
Is the midget still alive?
Is what?
Spoilers for Game of Thrones?
Is the self-pull elf still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Spoilers! Come on, man.
I hope that he lives forever.
Yeah,
they all do.
There was a meeting of 2 people that everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And you know.
What about Ned Stark? What about Ned Stark? What happened to him?
He's Sean Bean, so he's obviously alive. Come on now, let's not get crazy.
Right, okay, cool. I was wondering, he's my favorite character, you know?
He basically, he got into some bother, was about to be beheaded, and then Ed Sheeran played I'm in Love with the Shape of You, and everyone just chilled out.
Everyone would not chill out.
That scene, I remember.
Everybody would destroy him. They'd rip out his vocal cords if they played that freaking song.
Nah, they'd love him. I'm in love with the shape of you.
That is one of the worst pop songs I have ever heard.
And you know what? All the White Walkers just threw down their weapons and they hugged everyone. And I love you, Ed Sheeran. Really, you are the song of Fire and Ice.
Oh, that's the meaning of the title.
Yes, that's the meaning of the title. It's Ed Sheeran's song.
Dude, it makes so much sense right now. Oh, God.
This whole series is just a long intro for his music video.
Finally makes sense.
Like if you remember how long it took to get to the song part of Thriller, they wanted to beat that.
We're gonna make 8 seasons of this shit. Oh my god, if that's what it actually is.
That's what it actually is, calling it.
I want George R.R. Martin to, somehow, someway, he knew that Ed Sheeran was gonna be alive. Maybe he's Ed Sheeran's father. Maybe he was like a sperm donor. It's a long game. They're playing the long game. It's gonna be okay. And we lost the Manimal.
He was about to reveal some secret information and got cut off as well.
Yeah. I think we've all been cut off.
At least once.
It was the intelligence. I know too much. I'm here now. It's okay.
It's damn okay. Sector again.
The launch codes. They're in the Northern Territories.
Don't tempt
No,
it.
sorry.
You've been talking about Cuba for a lot. You never know.
Switch. It's in Manitoba.
Ever since you started talking about Cuba, we've been getting a lot more listens on average, so I think we may be under some kind of government surveillance, so stop it. Stop it right now.
So
I've been seeing men in black suits following me around.
So if this theory is true that we're being replaced every time the video call cuts off, we're technically all spies or clones that have taken over the original host, right? Like, we just...
Well, I'm the only one who... Oh, actually, no, I went for a piss, so I could be... Yeah, we're all different. We're all different.
So which
What's a way that people in 4 different countries can communicate and know that no one will ever listen in? Anime podcast. Perfect. Let's overthrow Cuba.
This makes sense. This actually... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Someone got
It's a front. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's all good.
I mean, we've got code names, the whole shebang.
Oh, we've lost Manimal again. Come back, Manimal, because we need to talk about what I've watched. Oh, there he is. He's
Wayne
back.
Gretzky was a communist.
Yeah, he was.
So, Vacant, what have you watched this season in anime?
Oh, well, I have caught up with a lot of anime this season. Or this week at least, I've caught up with a lot of them that I needed to. So, where to start?
Start with the hentai. Always start with the hentai.
At the beginning.
I'm not watching any hentai. I watched one episode of Skirt No Naka blah 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 with Manimal. Well, not with Manimal, we weren't in the same room, thankfully.
There's a reenactment.
It was a reenactment. We were just masturbating on Sky. That's pretty much what happened.
Okay,
masturbating. But yeah, so I dropped that. Kakegurui, I've caught up with. It's now on episode 5. Well, episode 6 will be released next Saturday. That is still really good. It's still good. Maybe not really good. It's cruising around a 7 to 8 out of 10 for me at the moment.
That is actually good.
It's not what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting, really. The best way to put it is a battle anime, like a villain of the week style battle anime, but it's gambling instead of any kind of action powers. The faces, good lord, the facial expressions and animations on there.
Nice.
It is getting into a bit of fan service and not really fan service, but lewdness. There's a girl who wants to play Russian roulette because it's the Jibumi. Her character is that she's, cool, calm, collected. She's hyper competent, but she's also batshit insane when it comes to gambling. She's a compulsive gambler.
Is she yandere?
No, she's not yandere. She's just crazy because she's completely addicted to gambling, and that's the only thing that gives her a rush. She gets wet over the thought of gambling. That's not my words. That's the words of the show. Several times they establish that. And there's a girl, and then she is opposed to the student council, who are all different types of gamblers. So there's some who do like traditional Japanese gambling games. There's one who does Russian roulette. Like in the most recent episode, there was a girl who does Russian roulette, but she carries a revolver around with her.
With real guns?
She has a real gun. She presses it to her head, attempts to do it, gambles with her life.
Does she die?
No, she survives, and then she fingers herself on the toilet. That's what
that
happens.
did not happen. No,
that is what happens on it.
There is anime and there is anime. That did not happen.
That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happens.
Okay. Give me a moment to condemn the moral depravity of this situation, and then send me a link to the anime.
As I say, it's more like, it's not really fan service. It's more like just getting into a bit of lewdness, because it's getting into a bit of sort of yuri where the touch, sort of caressing each other and with these really lewd faces. And I keep using the word lewd, but it's the best way that I can sum it up.
It's not itchy.
Yes, no.
It's weird. It's
yes
weird
no.
even for anime watchers.
Not so much. It's not bad or anything. Like, it's not showing anything too bad. It's just the extreme facial expression. So everyone has it goes 1 to 100 on their faces. But the good thing is, as I say, the facial expressions, the music, the dramatic shots and action and reaction shots are good. And the twists and turns of the actual games themselves are good. They play a different game pretty much every episode. It's she figures out it's the same formula. They're cheating. She figures out how they're cheating. She overcomes them cheating. 9 times out of 10, that's how it works. So
that sounds boring as hell, but it works.
It's done in a fun way now. Yeah,
man, I need to learn the writing techniques for that. Oh man,
well, it's like Enkin, isn't it? It's shonen. It's
formulaic, but still interesting.
You stack the deck against someone, they're the underdog, then it's like, oh wait, through ingenuity, they overcome them, figure out what's going on, and then they come out on top in the end. That's how it works. But as I say, she is really hyper competent, so she's super smart, doesn't get flustered, plays mind games with them and outsmarts them, and then she always pretty much comes out on top.
And then fingers herself in the bathtub.
Yeah. Maybe in the bathtub, I don't know. But yeah, Kakegurui, still going to watch it. It's a fun show. Wouldn't say it's going to be anime of the year unless there's a real upturn in terms of narrative. There isn't much story to go off other than she just wants to gamble and is taking down all the, the hierarchy of the school. But that's by the by. Then we move on to, I'll go through quick, Aho Girl and Suridere Children. Both 10-minute shows. Aho Girl continues to be super enjoyable. I really, really like that. Have you seen the latest episode yet, Manimal?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, there's a fun part. Well, it's all just fun. I won't say anything then. Well, I can't really spoil it. They break into his room. It's funny. Break into the main protagonist's room.
They break into his room and do what exactly?
They want to find out what to get him for a birthday present, so they just break in. Because Aho Girl does it all the time, she says. So he's laid out traps, and they try and prevent her from falling into the traps. Yeah. It's a funny show. Definitely watch Aho Girl. It's really fun. It's only 10 minutes long. It's over the top. It's extreme comedy.
Wait, if my Japanese is correct, Aho Girl means idiot girl, right?
Yeah. She's a super
Idaho
stupid
girl.
person. She's Idaho Girl. Potato Girl. It's, she's idiot. She's an idiot. That's her whole character. She's dumb.
Is she kawaii as fuck, though?
No, she's not presented like that. She's presented as a moron.
But kawaii, at least?
You'll find her as kawaii.
Kawaii moron?
Yeah, sure. She's a kawaii moron.
Yes, okay, then I'm good.
Yeah, it's a really fun show. Definitely recommend it. Suridere Children continues to be quite enjoyable as well. It's still confessions and more confessions. Well, no cigarette and school president guy turned out. What's the names? That couple came around.
Cigarette and what?
There was a couple in the first episode. Basically, Suridere Children is just a high school where everyone's confessing to each other. And it's like 4-minute scenes with different characters. There was one who was, a girl was caught smoking, and the student council president ends up offering, well, he says, I'll pay you for a kiss or whatever. And then he says, oh, whatever, I've done this before. I've sold my body before.
Are you
he goes,
serious?
oh, would you sell your body for sex? She goes, yeah,
serious?
for 100,000 yen. So he just whips out 100,000 yen and then unzips his fly.
Are you serious? Wait, which anime is this? Which anime is this? Wait. I'm scientifically curious.
Suridere Children, it's called. It's a fun one, though. It's not, it was played up for laughs. It's not in any way fan service or anything. It's just a nice, light anime that you can watch.
Anime.
Yeah, yeah, sure, family anime. Then we have Vatican Miracle Examiner, Pope Francis and co.
No, Pope Francis is not in an anime because
no, he's not. He's not.
That'd be too far.
It's Robert and Hans or whatever his name is. I can't remember now. But good old Robert Nicholas goes down to Mexico.
One of the popes.
The Pope's mentioned, but he's not been shown as of yet.
Did they just say the Pope or like Francis?
They show a picture. Yeah, it's not Pope Francis. They show a picture, which kind of looks like. Well, it just looks like an old dude as Pope.
Well, all popes look pretty
similar. Exactly.
It's the hat.
It's the hat that does it.
The hat that does it.
But yeah, that's fine. It's a nice little drama. It's got obviously the biblical undertones to it. They basically go to a high school there's some things that I'm like, that's a bit stupid. Like, somebody got killed because someone dropped a huge statue on them, like a statue of Mary, a full-on massive stone statue.
Oh.
That shit's heavy enough to kill someone, crushed his head, and then they just went, Yeah, there was water traces off it because someone took it to the fountain, carried it to the fountain, and then washed it. I was like, no motherfucker's carrying a 10-foot fucking statue out to a fountain and just washing it. They're school children. Like, they're all like fucking, no one person's carrying a statue. That's bullshit.
You could get a bucket and bring the water to the statue.
It showed them putting the statue in the water, because it was like, the episode ended with the statue of Mary crying, and then the next episode he goes, oh, that was just because of condensation. And it's like, no, because it was clearly tears, and yeah, sure, whatever. But it's still enjoyable. It's a nice little drama. There's a lot of questions that are left unanswered. It's something to watch. I'm enjoying it. I don't want to drop it, so I'm going to carry on.
It kind of sounds like those old Scooby-Doo episodes where there's a ghost who is very clearly a ghost. And then they just go, no, it was some strings and a projector, which doesn't explain half the shit the ghost did.
Yeah.
This is literally it. Like, there is a security guard who patrols alone at night who found one of the students floating. Turns out this student was actually just getting strangled from behind and lifted up. And this guy, this security guard who was hired to be the security guard, only can see, his vision is so bad that he can only see things that move. He can only see motion. He's like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park. His vision is based on movement because of a head injury, they said. And it's like, well, you wouldn't employ a security guard who's got that poor vision. One of the key components of being a security guard is to be able to see things.
Well, your disability sounds like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. You're hired.
It was, and they're like, oh, he's floating. No, he just couldn't see the guy behind him strangling him. It's like, that's not a thing. But whatever. Some of that's like a bit, it seems lazy how they're sort of explaining things, and that, how they arrive at that conclusion is very unnatural. They just go, I think it's this. Yeah, that must be it. Like, there's no question around it. That's just it. It's like, okay, cool.
You bastard! What type of profile picture is that, man? Seriously? You're taking stabs at me with a Nekomimi. Seriously?
You just noticed that now. It's been like that for over an hour.
I just came back and looked at my screen and I was looking at...
Lego, I could end the episode right now. I have the nuke that can end this episode.
Don't nuke him, please.
This will end you.
Don't. No, we need to get through one more thing.
Wait, where did this picture come from?
One more thing.
One more thing. Princess Principal. I caught up with that one as well.
I have the launch codes.
Still, hold it down. Hold them launch codes down. Just 5 more minutes. Princess Principal, still enjoyable. Still the best opening so far of this year. I'm saying that now.
You can't say so far because everything has come out, so there's no so far. There's only an absolute.
There's still going to be the fall season.
Oh, you said this year, yeah.
Yeah, this year. Absolutely, hands down for me. Best.
Yeah, Handshakers, shut up.
That didn't have a good opening. That didn't have a good anything. Handshakers.
You wouldn't tell that to Robert Johnson if he was here.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare tell Robert Johnson that. He's a handshaking expert.
Yeah.
He'd be able to school me in all forms of why Handshakers was good.
Yeah.
But I don't know a goddamn thing about music. Kind of Robert Johnson knows about music. That's ridiculous. Uppity, crotchety kids.
Robert Johnson, what would you think about Princess Principal?
What?
Do you like Princess Principal? No.
What?
Never mind. Princess Principal.
Is that a person or a show?
It's a show.
Oh.
But it's a person.
You remind me of my grandson.
Wait, the thing is, I've just realized the Princess Principal, there's a princess in it. She's not the fucking principal.
Are you kidding?
She's just one of the students.
She's not the principal yet.
Why is it called Princess Principal? Yeah, actually,
yeah, that's probably the end of the episode's going to be. Yeah,
that's what she's after. She doesn't want to be queen.
She's freaking Queen Elizabeth Part 2, the school teacher principal. Shut up.
She's not the queen, though. She just wants to be a principal, I guess.
Oh.
Even though she says she wants to be a queen. But yeah, it's enjoyable still. plateaued at where the level of quality I was expecting. Again, it's still fun. It provides some twists that you weren't expecting, but it does fall into that lazy writing kind of style on a couple of things where, like, there's almost a deus ex machina. So, for example, they introduce one of the characters. When she's kicking off, she's screaming and shouting at them, and her voice suddenly goes really robotic. She runs off in a panic. They explain that her father was a mech nut. He loved, like, experimenting with
gears.
Technology. Kind of, yeah, with gears. So
Welcome to Clockwork Planet.
He replaced, her father basically replaced her voice box with with some kind of electronic device.
A McDonald's drive-through box.
Well, that's what it sounds like when she starts screaming. It's like, yeah, like it sounds like that kind of filter. Yeah. So she fixes it herself, hides it under a collar, because it's very steampunk, so obviously it's obvious. It's like this hatch that's on her throat, but she hides it under the collar.
Oh, yeah.
They then go on a mission. Her and the other one that she distrusts, they get caught in like this situation where there's no escape. The door's getting battered down. All of a sudden, she's able to perfectly imitate, because she has this robotic voice changer thing, she's able to perfectly imitate the major that they just killed, who's in there, and tell all the troops outside that everything's fine. Only problem is, she's never fucking heard that guy speak. She wasn't there. It was the other character.
Yeah.
I really, that kind of thing.
Is it a plot hole or a twist?
Well, they probably thought they were being clever with it. Going,
Maybe she's like heard a broadcast.
Possibly, but probably not.
I guess you could say she heard it on the BBC.
She heard it on the 99.5 FM. But yeah, that's Reflection as well, but Corin will probably listen to this, so I can't talk about the Reflection. Gotta wait. Gotta hold it down for another week.
Hi, Corey.
Talk about Stan Lee's Reflection. I'm just gonna say, on my anime list, it has a score of about 5.8.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, isn't that bad for my anime list?
No, that's
average is about 7.
Wait, the Skirt has like 5.7 right now.
Oh, well, there you go. That tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, that's all for me. That's for this week. That's all I've got.
Yeah, I think that we've said a lot. And I think that I've also just unleashed the new Goodbye Lego.
He's unleashed the new... Oh no. Oh, no.
C-.
What is this?
I'm going to mute my microphone. Something's about to happen. Goodbye.
This has been episode 99.5. Tune in.
No, we
next
can't end it. We can't end it like that. Yeah, we can't show you the image that Manimal's just sent in. It's a pretty tame Nekomimi.
This is a World War III.
Get out your system.
This is the Canadian Missile Crisis.
The Canadian Missile Crisis sending Nekomimi's rapid fire to Germany. Well, that's it. That's 99.5. I'm sorry it's not 100, guys, but I hope it tied you over for a little bit. This is just a preview. It was an actual episode, so I don't know why I was saying it was a preview. It's a full-on episode. It wasn't a minisode.
It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. A lot of fun having that. And Lego back and Manimal as always.
That's the aftermath of Nuke.
Just the fact that I can hear Lego breathing heavily in my ears is Could you explain what you're doing right now, Lego?
We don't need to know.
Maybe that's for the best. Okay, guys, absolutely. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm distracted. Thank you for listening.
Hey, parting shot. I'm going to take a parting shot to the skull.
Okay, to the skull. Get it over and done with. Let us leave. But guys, we'll be back for episode 100. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be a full house, hopefully. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye. How you doing, Lego?
Knuckle
That's how you doing.